Been there before. Thank you. Good evening and welcome to our final event of our fall seasons. It's been a fantastic fall season here in Northfield High School with all of our activities, athletics, and now all these awesome fine arts groups. One of the worst parts of my job is having to go in and sit and listen to these for many minutes at a time during the day just to do some observations. And it's truly a treat to see these young people producing music and contributing to the fine arts community that Northfield has to offer. My name is Chris Dibble. I'm the new high school principal at Northfield High School, and it's such a pleasure to be here. Why don't you take some time now, make sure that cell phone is off, sit back and enjoy the next 45 minutes to an hour of some fantastic music from our concert band and symphonic band. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Hayden Wahlstrom.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's fall concert. My name is Hayden Wahlstrom. I'm the band director at Northfield High School. And the group that you just heard is our Symphonic band, made up of mostly 9th grade and 10th grade students. We just played Our Kingsland Spring by Samuel Hazo. And Samuel Hazo is a staple in the band community and really one of the most traditional band composers that's out there. Tonight's program is entitled New Horizons, and it all wraps into the theme of beginnings and stories. So Symphonic band's set, all of their pieces have to do with beginnings and stories, as to do with life and with nature. And then later you hear concert band's set, which has to do with beginnings and stories, more so with the story portion of it. So we're going to follow that up with a tune by Perrine. He is a Minnesota-born composer, and he lives in Minnesota. You can tell that by, if you go to his Facebook page, there's pictures of the Northern Lights, and you know that he's from Minnesota. So we wanted to throw in some local composers as well. It's called April. It has lots of flowing melodies throughout, and we'll invite Mary Davis to play some piano for us as well. So this is April. next tune we're going to play is Joy by Frank Ticheli. Frank Ticheli is, once again, another staple of the band tradition. He writes music from 5th grade all the way through to professional ensembles, and just about anybody can go through a high school band program and be forced to play Frank Ticheli at some point. This piece of music is entitled Joy, and it's for his daughter Hannah. So this fits into our theme of beginnings and music and the joy of having children and to watch them grow up. And like tonight, that was just sparked in me. Mr. Eastman's son was brought to help set up all of our equipment in the back. And of course, we took him on a tour, and he experimented with every single instrument. So Elijah was back there playing the tam-tam and the gong and the snare drum and all those things. Just the wonder of children and how innocent they are. And so this one is Frank Ticheli's Joy. We're going to finish Symphonic Band set with a piece called Beneath the Canopy by Cait Nishimura. And she is a Canadian composer who has been quite popular in the band world in the past 5 to 7 years. Writes really expressive and very approachable music for mid-level to young band. And these guys really have put in a lot of work on this tune and for their whole set as well this year. They've been excellent to work with. I've really enjoyed getting to know them as the school year goes on, and they all have such great personalities, and they bring their best to our rehearsals every single day. So, without further ado, here's our last piece of music with Symphonic Band, Beneath the Canopy.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Kathy, and I'm here with Ruth. And we're here to tell you a little bit about the Northfield Fine Arts Boosters. This is an organization that was founded in 2010. And the purpose of the boosters is to foster support for the arts in the community of Northfield, and then also to provide funding for various arts endeavors from kindergarten through 12th grade.
And we welcome everyone who would like to be part of this group to join us. You can talk to Kathy or me, and we'll give you instructions on how to get involved. We are looking for people to help distribute money. And if you have a particular skill where you feel like you could help us out, for example, technology or something like that, we would be very interested in speaking with you. In addition, we take donations to help fund all of the different grants that we fund, and we have Give to the Max Day coming up on Thursday. And if you are so inclined, find the Northfield Fine Arts Boosters on that, and we thank you in advance.
So that piece of work, that work was Adam Schoenberg's first movement of his piece Rise. It's called Beginnings. There's also a second movement called Farewell Song. Adam Schoenberg is a contemporary composer, writes for orchestra, for band, for chamber ensembles, all sorts of things. His music is incredibly rhythmic, so these students worked really hard and we dissected some crazy rhythms. We even had a worksheet that was just called the Schoenberg rhythm, and we worked on some stuff in there. So their work on that is greatly appreciated, and I hope you got something valuable out of working on something that challenging. Our next piece is going to spotlight a senior in our band program. Let me grab the program and I'll just read to you about this person. I know I have one. I wrote it. So Audrey Larish is a senior French horn player in the concert band, a cellist in the Camerata Orchestra, and a trumpet player in Jazz 2 at NHS. Her favorite memories of participating in band are the finale concerts at the end of each year. She reflects, although they're bittersweet, the final moments with each year's group always manage to embody not only our growth as musicians, but also our connection. Every musician seems to have their why I do what I do moment, or something that reminds them that they're in the right place. For me, those concerts are a yearly reminder that I'm where I'm supposed to be. In addition to her musical ensembles, Audrey has been involved in speech, golf, rock and roll revival, the National Honor Society, and has served as band librarian, church cellist, and cello section leader in orchestra. After graduation, she plans to attend a liberal arts college, majoring in secondary English education and continuing to perform on French horn in an ensemble. That's what it says in the program, that's what I wrote down. But outside of that, she really is just an exceptional human being for being such a young person. She cares about other people. She really cares about the things that she's involved with. She comes down almost every single day and organizes the band library and does tasks that all over the place, and just wicked smart, a really good character. So here is Audrey Larish to play Serenade for Horn and Band. before we play our last work tonight, a couple of thank yous. Thank you to Liam Fisher for running the auditorium better than anybody I've ever known. I remember my first time I walked into the auditorium here during like teacher orientation week. I walked in and I said, wow, this is a clean auditorium, and that is a rare thing, and he's super organized and he's really good at his job, so thank you, Liam, for all of your help. Thank you to the administration of Northfield Public Schools and Northfield High School. I feel very welcomed and encouraged to do good things for kids here at Northfield. Thank you to all of my music colleagues, and especially Kyle Eastman and Thomas O'Keefe. It's been nice getting to know you guys and to build a friendship with you. Thank you to my predecessor, Nahal Javan. She set this group up for success to be taken over by a new director. Many notes that helped me help these kids be successful going forward. So thank you, Nahal. Thank you to the parents who support your students in music education. And thank you to the students of this ensemble for welcoming me with open arms and making really great music together so far this year. Our last piece of music is an arrangement of The Wizard of Oz. It is a timely programming as Wicked Part 2 is coming out this weekend. We are not sponsored by Wicked Part 2, but if that were to happen, we can work on that. This is a challenging arrangement, a really good arrangement by band composer James Barnes. Has written lots of music for wind ensemble and also has done some arranging. And this one has a lot of different things happening. There's a lot of sections, there's tempo changes, there's key changes, and it ends with the crescendo into a song that you know very well. So thank you all for coming tonight, and I hope you enjoy The Wizard of Oz.